Yeah, well, SoCal Gas has admitted to 2 leaks so far this month. At 5 o'clock, we spoke with residents who are convinced there was a third one this past weekend. SoCal Gas denies it, says nothing happened over the weekend. But we spoke with one doctor who says if the symptoms show up, and they did this weekend, there can be only one cause.
As a doctor, I feel bad for the community.
In his medical practice, Dr. Jeffrey Nordella not only sees patients in Porter Ranch, he has studied them.
About 106 patients in 2 phases.
Despite repeated assurances from SoCal Gas that the public is not at risk when their Aliso Canyon storage facility leaks, as it has twice this month, Dr. Nordella sees patients show up with the same symptoms time after time.
You have a plethora of problems, and they have to live with it. It seems very unjust and unfair, and it could all be taken care of very easily.
How?
Shut it down. Shut it down.
He's not the only one who would like to see that. Local residents and environmental groups question how the gas field was reopened when we still don't know what caused the 2015 blowout, and SoCal Gas refuses to say what other chemicals residents are being exposed to.
We need to know what's being leaked. What are we breathing in?
Michael Rincon works for the Committee to Bridge the Gap and Physicians for Social Responsibility, and says one of the biggest problems is the fact that the agencies that are supposed to be looking out for citizens are often doing the opposite.
We've seen that DTSC, along with other government agencies that have protected the polluters, have said it's okay, we're going to deal with it, but then aren't doing anything about it.
It's just unfair to have to live like that, especially when you think about your spouse, your parents, potentially your children, and your pets. Why would anybody want to live like that?
Now, the Air Quality Management District issued a violation to SoCal Gas for their December 18th leak. We reached out to SoCal Gas looking for an on-camera interview today. They declined. But many of the residents here who applaud the AQMD for issuing that violation take umbrage with the fact that many environmental experts, including several on the AQMD, recommended that $35 to $40 million be spent on a health survey to gauge the effects of the 2015 leak here in Porter Ranch. The AQMD and their lawyers negotiated just $1 million be paid by SoCal Gas, so many of these residents feel they are continuing to be represented by public officials who have a polluting corporation's back and not their own.